And the next fight I do want is Manny Pacquiao.
For those who accused Manny Pacquiao of ducking Spence for a long time, now they have got their answer. That's why we will share with you our initial first analysis of the fight, so sit down and relax, and enjoy the sweet science breakdown. The big question that everyone has: does the living legend, who passed his prime, still have a chance against a very hungry lion, who is in his prime? Spence has the youth, the reach and the power, while Pacman has the experience, the speed, and the unique style of fighting. Both fighters are southpaw, and they own power in both hands. If we look at Pacquiao's record, we will see that he fought the very best elite fighters for over 2 decades. While on the other side, the best fighter that Spence Jr. will ever face will be Pacquiao. Spence likes to fight forward, forcing pressure on his opponent, pushing them backwards, and smother them with punches. And when his opponent gets static, we see Spence excel in punishing them. While Pacquiao has the best speed, angles, and footwork in boxing, which can create problems for Spence. That's why Kell Brook was giving Spence a hard time in their fight, because of the speed advantage and footwork, before he quit due to a break orbital bone which happened from his previous fight with Triple G, and we recommend you to see the breakdown analysis we made, in how Canelo set up the uppercut and break Billy Joe Saunders' orbital bone. We will leave the link in the end scene and in the description below. The clash of style between Pacquiao and Spence Jr. is very interesting. Spence's style is by the book, his boxing fundamentals are excellent. He has an outstanding technique, he can work on his opponent's body from outside using his reach, and from inside using the pocket.
You know, the game is to be smart, it's a sweet science. You know, I had the size advantage and I had the reach.
While Pacquiao's style is very unique, even in his 40s, his ability to close distance with weird angles, firing up his punches like a machine gun, keeping his opponent guessing all the time.
Manny Pacquiao is a fighter that has you on the edge of the cliff every second of the fight, because you don't know when he's coming in. You know, yes, I know sometimes I would think he was coming in when he wasn't, and he would throw, and I would hear those punches like if they were bullets all over my head.
That's why Pacman opponents in their training camp find it difficult to find sparring partner who can imitate him.
The hardest thing about fighting Manny Pacquiao is preparing for Manny Pacquiao, because you cannot find sparring partners, you cannot think about how he's going to fight, because there's no way to figure out how he fights. He's so unorthodox.
Another key element to the fight is that Pacquiao has a sneaky, devastating body punch which Freddie Roach will explore, especially that Spence likes to load up with the wide punches. We know that Spence will be the favorite in this fight because of his youth and power, but the question that rises up: is Spence's knockout power start to fade out when he starts facing a top-level fighter like Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, and even Mikey Garcia, who was a lightweight champion, who step up a weight class to fight Spence, and he could not finish him? And for sure we know Pacquiao can take a punch, because he ate clean punches from Thurman and then he fires back. Besides that, Pacquiao has a warrior spirit. Even if he gets hurt, he digs deep inside and fires back. Others will say that Pacquiao get knockout cold from Marquez, but that was a long time ago, and he learned from his wrong exit he made on that fight. Plus we are preparing a breakdown analysis about that knockout, so stay tuned. If anyone thinks that it's going to be an easy night for Spence Jr., they are mistaken, even if Spence is the favorite. But Pacquiao is a unique breed of fighter. He still has the beast in him hiding behind a smile. And for sure Pacquiao and his trainer Freddie Roach will come up with an excellent game plan after they agree to fight Spence for the unification belts. We will have a more detailed breakdown for this fight, so please subscribe and leave your comments below.